There's nothing like wanting to support one of your favorite metal bands, but instead, you lose $25,000. So fun. So some of you might know the famous band from Stranger Things. They came out last week, actually, with a brand new song, Nocturnal album announcement. They have a tour announcement with all these special enhanced packages that basically you can spend all your life savings on and get 3 complimentary drinks. You know, you could tell they were planning this for a while. But alongside this, there was something that I don't think they did plan for, which was these random YouTube Metallica streams that kept popping up in people's feeds. Also, did you know that only 55% of you are subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You know, come hang out. We talk the fun, entertaining, metal stuff. Good time. I remember seeing as early as last Wednesday just these random YouTube streams that I would get recommended more often than I actually got recommended the new Metallica song. And the first thing that I saw was, oh, this has like 10,000 live concurrent viewers. They would title it like Metallica Lux Aeternam, new album, 72 seasons, like discussion, playthrough, whatever it might be. You know, they're doing this interview with Jose, which, again, if you're a big Metallica fan, you might notice something. You might notice that this interview is actually the exact same interview from 2020, 2 years ago, where it was the Metallica Sirius XM interview. This only got like 200,000, 27,000 views back then, so I wouldn't be surprised even if a lot of die-hard Metallica fans didn't know about this interview or never saw it. And again, you assume, oh, the band just released a song, they just announced an album, they're going to do this big interview, a lot of press, to start talking about it. And Jose's, you know, the best dude to do it. He's a legend in the metal scene when it comes to interviews. Now, I did a Twitch stream on this, actually, last Thursday, so a day after I started to see them. And I, you know, looked at the interview, and even in these interviews, the streams are no longer up, but you see things like a tweet right on the front where it looks like Metallica verified. You'll thank us forever for this. Follow the QR code. Like, they had on-screen QR codes for you guys to click, which again was like, all right, a little sketchy. But you have 10,000 people watching an interview that looks new to people that didn't know this interview happened. And then on the right side, again, another sus moment. There's no chat. There's 10,000 people in here, 5,000 people, but no one's talking. And it would say things like, to celebrate new album and world tour, we're announcing a crypto giveaway. And sure, that's a red flag. But also, there's a few bands that are into crypto now, you know, metal bands, you know, and that's cool. They do their thing, right? It's not my thing. I know nothing about crypto, just that you spend money and lose money. But hey, bands are doing it, so I didn't think it was too far off, especially since they just announced this whole world tour, and you can pay $7,000 for a package that gets you 3 complimentary drinks that you don't meet the band. So I thought they were just cashing out, making some money. Like, it is what it is. But another funny thing here is that if you go here to the chat, subscribers only mode is on. Messages that appear are from people who have subscribed to this channel for 10 years or longer. And then, you know, next day comes, and again, I just get suggested another Metallica stream with 10,000, maybe at that time, like 5,000, 7,000 concurrent people watching. But there's a lot of people watching this stuff, right? And nothing from Metallica. They didn't say anything about this stuff like, hey, this was maybe a scam. They're just focusing on promo for the new song, tour, and album. Fast forward now to this week. I think it was on Monday, or just like a day ago, Metallica finally made a statement on these, which if you go to their Instagram, in the wake of last week's exciting news from our new song, new album, and new tour, unfortunately, the ugly side of social media has made an appearance. Many of you have let us know about YouTube channels and live streams, as well as websites claiming to offer Metallica crypto giveaways in conjunction with last week's announcement. Let's be clear as possible. These are scams. They're being streamed on fake YouTube channels posing to be ours and all pointing to websites that we do not run. The extent, which is wild, because the extent that some of these YouTube channels went to make it look authentic was pretty wild. Of course, there's the stream in itself, which you might know is fake or is just is a copy paste. But when it comes to the channel, they would again put these tweets that seem like they're from verified Metallica. The actual channel names were all like Metallica, or they would make some weird thing where they would uppercase an I, so it would be like METAL, uppercase I, lowercase ICA. They would have these weird fake verifications where it looked like a verified channel, but it was just a V. And if you actually clicked on the channel, it mirrored basically exactly what the actual official Metallica channel is. So you would see like the top uploads, playlists, and all that. They would just link the playlist to basically match perfectly how the real official Metallica channel would look like, which, again, they put a lot of effort into this to make it look as basically real as possible. So it took Metallica over a week to say anything about this. However, Reddit was doing its work. You know Reddit. They always be chasing and trying to do things because they bored as over there. Okay. So Reddit was apparently already on this even as of 4 days ago, talking about scammers. They're being more desperate even. Look, again, these have like 6,000 views already. And they started to change the video titles for some of these already a little later, a few days into the game, like Lars Ulrich arrested video and Lux Eternal tour canceled. Like throwing in Lars Ulrich is arrested. Just why not? And according to some of the posts here on Reddit, like this was going on and they were quite aware of it. The scam is back. James Hetfield, 72 seasons, again, across different channels. This one had 204,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. And even posted 3 days ago, there are currently 9 crypto scam live Metallica streams on YouTube. I only saw maybe 3 or 4 max at a time. I can't believe there was 9 going on. And look, like these have viewership, like 1,000 plus live viewership where they're just playing the same thing, same QR code, same chat restrictions. The YouTube channel looks the same. It's absolutely wild how intense they went in on this. And you might wonder, well, why? Right? Did they get anything? People must have assumed it was a scam. Well, apparently they made it look authentic enough where there were some reports where people got scammed up to $7,000, but it's way more than that, especially if you're buying fake crypto. According even to Metal Injection, just according to one report, KS resident was scammed out of $25,500 of Bitcoin from fake Metallica stream. There's a lot of new Metallica fans coming into this because of Stranger Things that might not know about that old interview that they just keep replaying. And I have a feeling this is not just like 25,000 here, 25,000 there, which is a lot. I have a feeling this is hundreds of thousands of dollars that people were scammed out of this. And I'm sure as we keep going on and people talk about it, more people are going to start to come out and be like, yeah, I bought a Metallica Bitcoin for however much. As much as I got to give credit for Metallica for doing some really cool stuff recently with YouTube and allowing people to play their music with seemingly no issues or copyright claims, I refuse to believe people on their team weren't at least very aware of what was happening day one when they saw these suggested feeds and people talking about it and reporting it to YouTube. Like, I get how maybe they did take down notices and the YouTube channels couldn't, they couldn't keep up. There was multiple YouTube channels and it took a while going through YouTube to take it down. But they should have made this post so much earlier. Yeah, if you spent money on that crypto coin, you might want to hit up your bank. I don't know. See what you can do. Say you got scammed, because you ain't getting nothing. All you getting is scammed, and you don't even get the 3 complimentary enhanced editions drinks with that. Like, it sucks.